So today we're gonna be talking about my locks. I know it's been a while probably that I've done like a sit down video about my locks. I am gonna be just updating you guys on how my locks have been thus far. But if you are new here, hi, my name is Channy Alexandrina. Welcome to my channel. We talk about things self-improvement, and I also just like to talk about my lock journey. So that's exactly what we're doing in today's video. So I'll just give you guys a bit of a background on my locks. I started my locks in 2020 and have not looked back since, and it was the best decision I ever made for me personally with my lifestyle and just overall like how I want to be presented, like perceived in the world. I just feel like locks is just, it's it for me. I can't see myself going back like to being a loose natural. I just can't see it. Me, I want these babies down in my backside, okay? I want it all the way down there. Like, I'm holding on forever, to be honest. That's why I'm trying to really prioritize their health and keep them healthy. I mainly started my locks because of just kind of maintenance. Like, I've always been interested in doing my hair. I've always done my hair myself for the most part. Like, I've always gotten like box braids. I've always done my own hair. I used to do wigs, all these different things. But I was like, you know what, I want locks. And the reason why I didn't start them earlier is because of like society, and like I was in high school and I didn't want to be judged and looked at a certain way because there's an ugly stage apparently, and I was just nervous about what people would think about me. I don't know, I was just caught up in what other people were thinking, and if it wasn't for that I would have started them earlier. But everything happens for a reason. We're living in the present, and yeah, I'm just so grateful that I even started them to begin with. Quick lip gloss break, guys. Okay, you guys know, like, if you've been watching my videos, you've been subscribed for a while, you guys know I used to be blonde. Newcomers to the channel, welcome. Probably click on the video from seeing when I had my blonde hair, because that video is doing really well. I was blonde for about a year, loved it, it was great. I just got tired of it. I didn't like what I was looking at in the mirror anymore, and I didn't like having to upkeep the blonde. You have to bleach it like every 2 months to actually like fully upkeep it, or else the roots are gonna start showing, and then I don't like how that looks. So I was just like, you know what, I'm over it. I was also going through a bit of a transitional stage at that point in my life, and I just wanted a complete change, physical, mental, everything. I just wanted to change in my life, and I just wanted to be a bit more simple for a bit, you know what I mean? Not to say the black doesn't stand out, because it definitely does, but I just wanted to basically not do the most, to put it in so many words. So that's why I went back black, and since I've been back black, I have noticed a bit of thinning in my hair, and we'll get into that. I recently got my hair interlock, and I did have some thin locks that had to be combined just because they were so thin on their own. It was just best to combine them. We'll get into the thinning of the locks. So this is one in the front. You can see, luckily the root is pretty thick. See how thin that is? Yeah, so I'm very careful with the front of my hair, as well as these are the two that ended up breaking. My loctician attached them together because the root was also thin for one of them. I know some of you guys are probably like, oh my god, oh my god, see, that's why you don't do it. My hair breaking does not scare me. I'm not one of those people who are so like obsessed with their hair, so it's like, it is what it is, it will grow back. If anything, it adds some character to my locks, and I'm just glad it's in the front. That's why I don't care at all, because it's in the front. If it was in the back, then that would be a problem. Like, the back of my hair is so healthy, like all from here is very healthy, some in the front are very healthy, but the front of my hair is just naturally thinner than the back, and I knew breakage was gonna come. Like, I already knew. And then this is another one right here. I actually really like this one. Sometimes I would put my hair all up and just leave this one out. It's sticking up right now, and it's the very front of my hair, so like there's nothing beyond here that has broken off or is thinning or nothing. If the back of my hair was falling out, that would really be alarming at that point. That's just a look at my thinning, breaking locks. If you're looking to bleach your hair, I would just do a lot of research. Make sure this is something that you're ready to do. It was something I was ready to do. I know people even like in the comments and stuff on my videos were warning me not to do it, but I'm still glad I did it. I knew my hair was gonna get damaged. Like, I knew I would have a few thinning locks. Like, it's bleach, right? There's no way of running from it. It's gonna happen. If you keep bleaching your hair, you're damaging your hair. I knew what I was getting into, but if you are just looking to do it for the aesthetics and you haven't done your research, or you don't know that, yeah, your hair might fall out, I would definitely consider that. Like, it's not just, oh my gosh, it looks so good, I'm gonna go do it. It could be that, but just know what you're in for, because it does get very dry and it does get thinner. Not all of it, for me at least. Only a few in the front got thin, but everyone is different. You never know what could happen. Thankfully I was doing it like professionals were handling handling the bleaching for me. I know people do it on their own. If you're gonna do it on your own, make sure you know what you're doing. You know, it's bleach. We don't want to play around too much with bleach. Overall, my locks are very, very healthy, I must say. They're so thick. They're so, in terms of like just like the root, the ones that broke, I held on to them in case I ever want to reattach them. I can do that. That's another thing. If your locks fall out, just keep them. Like, don't throw them out. I would keep them because you can always reattach them. That's something I feel like a lot of people don't know, but hold on to them and then you could always reattach them. It's crazy when I think back on all of like the bleach and the processing my hair went through, and it's still growing like weeds because I had some crazy new growth before I recently got my hair into locked, and it was so much new growth and it was upsetting me, but at the same time it's such a blessing. And my moisture routine is extremely simple. I use rose water and aloe vera juice. I've mentioned this before. I always speak very highly of aloe vera and rose water, and a little bit of distilled water or bottled water. Try not to use tap water because it's very drying. Tap water is not really good for you to be drinking anyways. You don't really want to put it in your hair. And I have a mixture of oil that I use, and I use essential oils in my hair. I don't use any creams or products. If I want to touch up my locks, like I recently did a lock style where I did like twists, I used the African Pride locking twist gel. That's the only thing I would recommend. It's curated to work with locks and it doesn't cause any buildup or anything like that. I had a great experience using it, so I would recommend that if you do your retwist yourself. But yeah, it's pretty much an update, guys, on my hair. There's nothing really new other than the fact that I'm back to black, as we've been seeing for the past 2 months now, and that I have some thinning in the front that I'm actually working on. If you're looking to lock your hair, just do it. If it's something you want to commit to, because it's definitely a commitment, do it. If you don't like it, you can always, you know, if you want to take the time to take them out, or you can just cut them off and do something else. But it's definitely an experience. For some people, it's an era where they do it for a time period, then they cut them off and go back to normal just to experience it. But for me, it's a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle for me. I don't see myself cutting them off ever, okay? So if you want to do it, I'd say just do it. It changed my life for sure. I have so much more confidence in myself, and yeah, I'll always recommend and promote someone to lock their hair up. Why not? Thank you so much for listening, guys, to this video. I hope you enjoyed. I like talking to you guys below, so talk to me in the comments. If you have any video ideas in terms of vlogs, what more hair content you want to see, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.